Yo, what up with y'all? Welcome to Mike P University. Welcome back. I got a quick challenge for y'all. I'm gonna set this this is like a rich dad, poor dad quick financial statement I'm gonna set up for you guys so you can better look over your assets and liabilities on your job income and you can save a little more money. I'm gonna make it quick for you. First thing I want you to do is this. You can keep this to yourself, by the way. This is a personal financial statement. I want you to write asset, a line, and then liability. I go over this about once every 6 months for people. Okay? First thing I want you to do is an asset is going to be something that makes you money without having to go to work. Okay? Excluding going to work. Okay? I'm talking about like a business, some real estate, maybe some stock, something to the nature of that. Okay? Might be a service, a service you might be giving some people. Either way, all of these can become liabilities as well because an asset is something that is performing and making money at the time. So it can turn, all these things can turn and be on the other side too. So people ask me, what's an asset, what's a liability? Well, listen, it can change. It depends on what's making money at the time, okay? As soon as somebody pops out of my rental property, it becomes a liability, all right? So nonetheless, I want you to write down your assets, okay? And then over here, your liabilities, like your home. You know, only way your home would be an asset is if you were renting out rooms and making money every month. Are you doing that with your property? You got other people staying in your house? You know, then that could be over here. If not, it's a liability, okay? A car? Are you a car salesman? Do you make money on your car? On your personal car? Do you make money on that? Do you like sell that every week and get a new one? Or do you rent it out? Do you make money on it? I don't think so. Okay? So those are liabilities. Water bill, a light bill, all these are liabilities. Boat, food, all these are liabilities. I want you to write down all these liabilities, all these expenses you have and liabilities. So you kind of know where you're at. Now, let's say you don't have any of these assets. Or even if you do, either way, I'll show you how to do it. Job. Let's say you just got a job and you're just paying for all these liabilities right here. All right? The problem is that you're not going to be working forever, okay? Either way, no matter how you look at it, all right? And you're not going to have the same job for 60 years, so your income's going to fluctuate. But here, let's say you're making $1,000 a month or a week, okay, which is $4,000 a month. And then here, write down what your house costs, your car costs, your water bill costs, all your expenses. And then, so you can get here and be able to save money, so you can save to be able to get some assets so you don't have to go to work every day, okay? And you don't have to work for the money, all right? And you can generate a lot more income because your job has a cap on it. You're not going to be the owner tomorrow. You're not going to be, you're probably not going to be the manager even. You're probably not going to be any of that, or anything. And even when you do, it has a cap money-wise. So it doesn't make a difference, right? So this stuff don't have any cap. You can get as big as you can grow, period. Millions and millions. You can go on and on to billions, all right? As big as you can grow, you can get there. So what I want you to do, the challenge is for you to figure out how much money you're bringing in and how much money is going out and being able to cut back on some of this stuff so you can save more to get some more assets, all right? I want to make it that simple for you. And if you do have assets, figure out what you need to do here to be able to get more assets still. If you got real estate and it's paying for all of this stuff, like mine does, well, what I do is I make sure that all this still stays low, right? All my car, all these expenses, all I'm trying to do is build this up, asset. I don't want to have to work all my life. I want to be a millionaire. I don't want to be a supervisor at work. I don't want to be I don't want to be the GM even. I want to be an owner of my own stuff that makes unstoppable, uncappable money, okay? There's no salary cap on that. So, nonetheless, that's the challenge so you can get your finances together so you can get some real estate if you're a beginner, nonetheless. All right? And so some people need to cut back on some of these expenses so they can save some money. All right? It's pretty much simple as that. I'm going to drop the mic on that.